Ginger garlic paste is an essential ingredient in Indian cooking as it provides a pungent flavor that not only acts as a flavoring, a natural flavoring, but also a tenderizer. And you can make it in a matter of minutes so that you don't need to buy it from the store. Let's get cooking, recipe linked down below. So here I have some garlic cloves which I have peeled, but if you can find garlic cloves that are already peeled in those bags, that's perfect to make this at home. Plus, if you have a powerful blender, there's literally no need to get the ginger garlic paste from the store because they always have to acidify it, and it always, for me, has a weird smell. And on this side I have some peeled ginger. You can leave the peel on if you want, and I've just cut them in roughly the same size as the garlic. So my ratio is going to be 2:1, and different ratios have a different flavor. So I initially started with a 1:1 kind of ratio, but then eventually I settled down into a 2:1, 2 being the garlic. It just suited what I was looking for, but you feel free to experiment. Add all of this into your food processor, and you will need a bit of water to help get those blades going. So just be patient, add a tablespoon of water at a time, not too much. You don't want it to be watery, and then just blend it until it's super pasty. I'm pouring this into a ramekin just to show you, but I will be storing this in an airtight container, and storing it is a big deal. You want to make sure you store it in a safe way so that you don't allow botulism to be an issue. I talked way more about that in my video for garlic oil, so feel free to check that out, but I'm also going to detail all of that stuff on the website. And while storing it, just coat the top with a film of oil and then lightly just spoon that around so you have a nice thin layer that's going to protect your paste from oxidizing. Now for short-term storage, as I said, you want to make sure it's stored in an airtight container and only for a few days. But if you want to make a large amount and use it over time, just freeze it, and freeze it in, like, let's say a tablespoon sized portion. And what I do for that is just take like a tablespoon, like scoop, put it all on baking sheets and just scoop out 1 tablespoon portions. Freeze the whole tray, get it out, and then freeze the back them. It's perfect. And in case the ginger garlic paste turns green, don't worry about it. You want to make sure that it still smells normal. There's lots of sulfurous compounds within the garlic, and sometimes it reacts to steel containers or bowls or even the air, and it oxidizes, which makes it look super unappetizing. And I agree, that's not pleasant to look at. So just make what you need, freeze the rest. That's what I would suggest. That's all for this video. And go and check out my recipe for homemade ghee, another Indian essential. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye. And by the way, it is a new setup. I'll tell you more about it soon.